Hey, what's up guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hungus712, and today I was going to talk to you guys about, why I think Black Ops 2 was by far the best Call of Duty they've ever created, and why the game is just, so addictive, so fun, and why so many people still play the game, even though the game is now 2 years old and what most would consider completely past its prime. And, what does this mean here for Treyarch coming up too, with their next game? Is it going to be Black Ops 3? We're going to go back to World War II, which I think would be pretty sweet too, but I don't think you can go wrong either way, so we'll get into the first step here, and there's a few reasons why I think Black Ops 2 succeeded so well compared to a lot of the other Call of Duties I played. You guys got to remember, again, I've only been playing for about a year and a half now in Call of Duty, and of course I started off with Black Ops 1, and I ended up buying Black Ops 2 basically 2 months before Ghost came out. So Black Ops 2 was my was really my first game to get into, and it's still my favorite. I can throw in Black Ops 2 and play for hours on end. Not only in league play but public matches is fun. I definitely enjoy playing in tournaments, local tournaments, a lot of competitive Black Ops 2 play. Black Ops 2 was great for competitive maps, the gun balance, everything. Getting into it anyways, one of the reasons I think Black Ops 2 succeeded so well, not only on the competitive scene but also in the public match scene, is because first off, the gun balance in the game is phenomenal. One thing you'll see in this gameplay here is I'm using a silenced MTAR. I'm going with my bitch class here, to hide me on the radar, but you almost have to do that anymore with pubs, and when you play public matches. But there's in this game you could pretty much use any gun that you wanted to, and you could be successful with it. And when it came down to competitive, we got much more limited. But even in the competitive scene, there were multiple guns you could use. The M8 and the AN-94 were two assault rifles that you typically saw in competitive. And when it came to submachine guns, you saw in the big 2013 Call of Duty Championships, Rambo using the MP7. You saw others using the MSMC, the Scorpion. Pistols were always used, the DSR-50, sniper rifle. There were a mix of things. And I think that was one of the big things with Black Ops 2, is you had such a variety of weapons to use. It made the game interesting and fun to watch. It didn't get stale. One of the problems I had with Ghost, and even with, I even think it's worse with Advanced Warfare. With Advanced Warfare, you see everybody running one gun now. And in Ghost, you saw pretty much just two, the MTAR, the Remington. Well, and occasionally you'd see a sniper rifle like the L115 come into play, but very limited, very, very limited, and it got to the point there at the end where everybody used the Vector. I don't even remember seeing anybody using a sniper rifle or a Remington, really. Once in a while, I think Killa on Optic Nation used one, once in a while in S&D, but for the most part, you saw one gun, and that was one of the big problems. Another reason I think Black Ops 2 succeeded so well was map balance. The map balance was just... The maps were fun to play in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I think they were about the perfect size, and a lot of people complained about typical 3-lane traffic areas. But, things didn't get too chaotic. One of the problems I had with Ghost, and even with the new Duty now, is that there's so many flank routes, there's so many different ways to get to one point, that it makes it too difficult to defend yourself, because one thing you'll see in this gameplay here is I watch the right flank for my team, and I try to make sure nobody gets around us, nobody flanks us, nobody gets behind us. And that was the nice thing about 3-lane traffic maps, that you could control things much better. There was less chaos, less randomness, and I'm not necessarily saying randomness is a bad thing, but it created... The map design in the newer duties created too much chaos, and that was another reason why I think Black Ops 2 succeeded so well. And then one of the big things, especially for competitive play, was league play. League play is still popular in Black Ops 2. I think I still see up to 5,000 people on there late at night still playing league play, grinding it out, trying to get into Masters, Masters Division, getting all the way up to Masters 1. And it was fun. It was something new. It was something different. It allowed you, something to work at. Of course, DDoSing came into play, where people would try to kick you offline to get into Masters and get the wins. But for the most part, I mean, competitive. It was very well balanced. There wasn't too many stupid things that happened, and once in a while you'd have your teammates quit on you, which really sucked. I mean, it was really unfortunate, but. With league play, that also helped so much with the competitive scene, and it gave players, especially, somebody like me who started off in the public match scene, gave us an ability to check out the competitive scene. And ever since league play and these tournaments around, these local tournaments I've played in, I just loved the Call of Duty competitive scene. And like I said, I do promise I'll get you some league play up here, guys. Just been real busy, especially with the holiday season, so I got on tonight and I had some pretty solid gameplays tonight, so I wanted to show you the one tonight. I believe I went 28-7 with the MTAR. A couple of lightning strikes and 100 killers. It was a fun game. It was real good. But yeah, and with the new Treyarch game coming out, in November of next year, it'll be here before you know it. I'm really curious to see, if they continue kind of the same path they've taken. I loved Black Ops 1, I loved World of War, going back and playing those games. Unfortunately, most of the lobbies in World of War are hacked, but it's still a blast to play. Like I said, Black Ops 1, I grew up, I didn't grow up on it, of course, that's the wrong choice of words there, but that was the first Call of Duty I played, and I loved it. The balance in that game was good. I would love to see the sniping from Black Ops 1 come back, because that was such a challenge. I love the sniping in Black Ops 1 because of the challenge factor. But I'd love to see that come back. The snipe in Black Ops 2 I think was a little easier. It wasn't easy, but it was a little easier. But, I'm really looking forward to the gun balance. I'm sure League Play will be back into the scene, and I'm looking forward to the map design. Like I said, Treyarch just always seems to hit a home run with this game. I hate to rag on Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward, but this year's game has been the biggest disappointment ever. There is no fun factor in it for me. I think I've got 28 hours of gameplay into it, and my KD is solid for the most part. Considering I play a lot of League Play on there, I think it's like a 1.3 or 1.2, something like that. And, for competitive play, that's not too bad, but, I haven't really enjoyed it. But, anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, and just, I hope you enjoy the gameplay. If, please leave me some comments if you'd like. I'd like to do a Q&A one of these days, too, with you guys if you'd like to, or a vlog or something. But anyways, have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bo out.